Oh, morning, everyone. I'm a little rough. What? So, two things. Number one, I don't think I'm getting enough physical activity. Definitely, definitely feeling it. Number two, I need to get more vitamin D. 100%. If there's anything I'm lacking on, it's vitamin D. I don't go outside enough, and I don't eat vitamin D rich foods or anything enough. I already have magnesium deficiency, and because I have magnesium deficiency, the vitamin D I do have doesn't doesn't do much. So taking more magnesium. And what happened yesterday was I think I just got into such a bad coughing fit that I gagged myself. So I've already started lifting more, but lately this up and down sickness. It's likely because of the vitamin D. So we'll get that handled. We'll get that sorted. I don't really have anything for like a preview today for the writing because obviously yesterday it was weird. I was tired, so I took a nap. I was fine. I had 2 bites of ramen for dinner, and then it was game on. It was go time. So yeah, that was a rough ride. So now my throat's all nice and raw. You know, hooray! Exactly what you want, right? Exactly what you want. Oh my goodness sakes. Oh, Hoofta. Meanwhile, in other news, oh, it's so much louder than I am. I can't really get any louder right now. I'll have to turn it down. Okay. All right. We'll do that. I guess I can't really get really loud right now. But in other news, Dimitri has, or at least I've talked with Dimitri, and at least started like sketching ideas and things like that. There's a particular style I'm going for like these initial artworks for the setting and everything that are coming in. Oh, don't worry, I'm not expecting it to be done like anytime soon. I'm just letting people know like the process has begun, right? Oh my god. Oh. Okay. Whew. I guess the weight of expectations. I mean, you should have that anyways if you're like the creative that's being tasked with doing something, you know? It shouldn't be like a different weight. Taking all your foodstuffs. Food. See, he knows. That's why he's eating right now. Like, I gotta eat before this fucking wolf steals all my food. Sorry, prey instincts kicking in. Okay. So, one of the quests I'm kind of sad I didn't have us do on stream because I remembered it being great, and I loved playing through it again. I wish I had done on stream to show you guys the Sweet Roll Killer quest line. Sadly, we are way past that. But that is where two of the best characters in the game, Razum Dar and Naryu, basically come together in a single quest. It is so fucking good.
Good thinking.
Yeah. Well, like I said, the human is going to be... The Mothra's going to be on the left, then you have the Ulfhetner, then you have the Wolverine, then you have the Vargur, then you have the Ulfer. So, left to right, that's the way it's the way I want it. Ooh. Oh, I just needed to discover the camp. Okay, I didn't know. I thought I might actually have to do a quest here to fill it in. Ooh. I was thinking as opposed for the person having it, you know, slight angle, kind of like this. How you get enough details, and I've come up with a design for the Ranger badge, the Rosentian Rangers. So instead of having the law enforcement, instead of having the star as a thing, the rose is important. So I'll show you what I mean. It's not. They're not gonna have like a full stylized rose. A full rose. I'll show you what I mean. So, this will work. It doesn't matter. The coloration doesn't matter. So you see how a rose like this and it like flares out. So what I was going to do is have it like follow a rosy flare on all points, right? So just this, like you're looking down at a rose, and that is the symbol for law enforcement. Here is that it's the Rosentia rose. And again, people are like, well, why would they call it Rose and Rosentia, Rosarian and everything? It's like it was the ruling family that created the original city of Rosentia. Now, the family wasn't called Rosentia, but they were, I had their family name written down. But Rose is part of the name. And so they took their iconography, their house sigil and everything from the roses and stuff. The formation of the empire, of the Republic, formation of the Republic, is what cemented the whole like wolves and everything with part of it. No, not Roosevelt. But it's not going to be like this. It's going to be perfectly uniform, but it's supposed to give the idea that you're looking down on a rose. Meanwhile, the center of it is just very, very simple. For the park rangers, it is a stylized tree and a wolf. That's it. It is one of the oldest branches. Oh, it's one of the oldest law enforcement branches, and a lot of people don't realize that like rangers are law enforcement. So. These guys are law enforcement. This isn't just for show. You need to think about what would they actually be dealing with You know, you have the woods. What police officer is going to go roaming around and traipse in the woods? You're going to have the rangers that are going to do that, unless you don't have a ranger unit near you, right? Who's going to deal with drug labs and like illegal grow farms out in the woods? It's going to be the rangers. Ugh. Yeah. So it's again, I'll mock up something to really show what the badge is and everything. Because it's not a difficult badge, and this is the ranger badge in of itself. The police badge, the way to think of it is like, you know, a sheriff's star. That's the groundwork for it, right? That's the backing. And then you have the stuff on the star. It tells you what it is, if it's marshals, if it's actual sheriff's department, so on and so forth, right? It's the same thing for Rosentia. You have the rose head. That is just the symbol of this is law enforcement. And then what's on that symbol is lets you know what branch and everything. Teeny tiny rubidite ore. Oh, I was trying to get it to trigger so I don't have to run inside the camp. Ooh. Glad I did, though. Oh, goodness sakes. Yeah, so that way, again, I know it. People will be like, "Oh, it's the Rosentia sounds like the Planet of Hats, right?" But no, that's what it was. Would be there a dedicated city guard units? Originally, yes, because remember, Rosentia was a city-state, so the city guard were the police force. It has then merged into the guard unit in and of itself, which has become like the colloquial term for police. Like they're just called the guard, right? But all the other cities, like they didn't get their own special guard during the initial campaign to build the Republic. You had the Rosarian Guard were everybody's like guard units. So the Rosarian Guard would train new units in the new city-states they would capture. Whew. But so, I mean, now each city, like, you have the Lapradian police force, or the Lapradian Guard is what it would be called. You have the Danesport police force, or the Danesport Guard. That's now in more modern times. Ooh, nice. I got 3 of these now.
And you're sure it's Vea? House Redorin isn't emptying its coffers so you can chase your own tails out here.
You pay the war claws well, because the war claws are the best there is. We have the kitten scent. It's just a matter of time before my warriors catch her.
Good to get stocked up.
Of course, Ferrara. Just make sure she doesn't get out of the swamp. I'll take my soldiers and guard the eastern paths, in case she eludes your warriors again. The Counselor's lackey. I understand. My mercenaries have spotted Vea skulking about the northern port. Vea's brother. It's a sad story. Killed one of his own soldiers to protect an... Ulron always had an unnatural attraction to the Ashlanders and their savage ways. Khajiit mercenaries of the highest order. As you say, Ferhara's war claws take their contract as seriously.
Ferhara assumes the Counselor's minions will not present a problem for the war claws. Yes, Captain?
Outlanders have been warned, Pharaoh. I leave everything else to your discretion.
Your minions are about to get fucked up, I'm gonna tell you that right now. Anyways, so yeah, so the rose badge is essentially just a, this is law enforcement, right? That's all the badge means. And then what's on the badge is the important part. And for the Rangers, it's the tree and the wolf, which is also oh. Okay. No, you just, I'm here gathering shit, and you want to come attack me? All right, game on then. Anyways, so like it's the same thing with the flag of the capital we talked about earlier, which was originally what the Rosentian Republic flag was, but they redesigned it to just be the rose in and of itself. And I mean the top of the rose, by the way. I don't mean like a full rose. I'm trying to just get a bunch more resources anyways, too. By the way, I'll show you guys the farming route I'm going to start doing in these sewers to get, like, just a bunch of resources to come in and money. But it's very simple farming route.
Stupid war claws. Now I know how a mouse feels. By the three! You really shouldn't sneak up on a person like that. If you're working with those mercenaries, I assure you, you won't take me without a fight.
Risk considering your brother.
Right. Now you mentioned something about that. Look, I can't wait to hear what you learned. But the swamp is crawling with mercenaries. There's a cave to the north. We can talk there. Unfortunately, there's a mob of those beasts. You're going to tackle that. Meet me in the cave to the north when you finish.
Trust me, the war claws don't stand a fucking chance.
I can smell the darkness. This was mine. First one's here.
Yeah, like I said, the war claws do not stand a chance. Attacking me from the trees, are you? Okay. Anyways, so I have the police broken down because you do need a more federalized police force as well too.
What do you think of my luxurious accommodations? It's got... No, that can't be... What? My brother has always... I know the tribe.
She can handle herself just fine, hero. Rhea, grab your things. It's time to go.
Go? Why? What's going on?
The war claws are marching toward this cave along with half the House Redrin soldiers in Balmora. We need to go now.
Damn it. They must have followed us. I'll get my stuff.
I'll help you pack. Hold on. Ugh. We're going up the back, I can tell. Okay.
arrogant, impatient, overconfident young woman. The back tunnels. Better than heading out the front door and right in. One more thing. The back tunnels wind their way through territory that House Red recently acquired. We may run into some resistance, but it shouldn't be as bad as what's waiting outside the front of the cave.
Ugh. All right, to the back rooms we go.
Does the ceiling look unstable to you?
Search everywhere. Captain Britain thinks the council is...
Those cat bastards are harder to shake than a blind date.
Woofda. Oh, there might be something interesting back here. There isn't. Okay. That's been a couple caves where they have these little side chutes, and I'm just like,
I can't get captured and taken back to my father. Not when I'm this close to finding my brother.
I need healing. Chad, I don't think she's gonna get the healing she needs.
Heal me.
I don't know, just a theory. Just a hunch I have, you know? Oh, Shadow Spawn. It knows. See, the game even knows. It's like, yeah, that's 1 gold. It's like, oh man, that it wasn't even worth picking up. Oh.
That must be the way out. I just hope there aren't any Redderons up there.
Okay. Holy shit.
Onto that.
Father ruins everything. I'm so close to finding my brother, and he shows up to drag me. You do that for me. Thanks, I guess. But what can you possibly do against all those soldiers? My father, clever. Tell my father whatever he wants to hear. That might actually work. Afterward, once I find Oran and make sure he's...
Halt! Who goes there?
Stand down. These outlanders work for me. The captain reported that he had seen you in the area. There are also multiple reports that Vaya has been spotted. I also said that the captain has his own resources. The war claws report to Briven, not me. Look, we're all just trying to... It was a gamble, I admit. An opportunity I
Nah,
couldn't let
not
slip
really.
away.
Well, kind of.
You
It's
won't
up and
make me feel
down.
guilty about
Like,
trying
you know,
to
it's up
find
and down.
my daughter. So, where and when will Vaya meet with me? Very well. We'll do this her way. Do as I command, and let them pass.
Okay. Run to the Ashlanders.
Well, they certainly aren't Ashlanders, not with those tales.
This is disturbing. I can't believe this? Why allow the Warclaws to run roughshod over the camp like this? What's House Redoran thinking? And what in the name of the three have they done with the Ashlanders? My brother often visited this camp. I really want...
Bea, I don't think this is a good idea. We're trying to keep you out of House Redoran hands, remember?
You're not my parent, Naryu. I can take care of myself, even if the Mother of Blades doesn't think so.
Damn it, Bea. You know I hate that title.
No, we're not. Fuck mixtape. Mixtape's very existence hurts my soul.
If I can smell you, Outlander, then you can be certain the Warclaws have picked up your scent. Leave now, and maybe you'll escape with a little flesh still clinging to your... House Redoran doesn't care. They marched in with their Warclaws and claimed the land. Anyone... You can't be more disgusted with that prospect than I am, but at least I'm still alive. And all I have to do is direct them to the best resources and show them where some of my people hide every now and then. Ulron? You'd think he was some kind of saint the way he walked in and handed out supplies. He came back after his house threw him out. Never said why they exiled him. The wise woman might know.
Ugh. God. Human body can be such a disgusting thing. So imagine what a dragon body's like when it's sick. Ugh. Ugh. Ooh, apples.
This one wonders if the meat of sheepskins is tasty.
If I'd realized how popular this camp was going to be with Outlanders, I would have moved the tribe ages. Ah, Ulron the Exile. He disgraced his family and lost his status, but remained true to his heart. Ulron is here. I assume they dragged him off to the mine, along with... It's a small... Get the key to keep the head in... I have no doubt. However, my place remains...
Find the mine key. Oh, no. It's not even a cold. Again, I don't have any fever or anything like that. I don't have any... Whoops. That was... Probably can see... Oh, I forgot I had these on me. Dice.
Someone's treasure.
Money's money. Ugh. Yeah, it's just such a weird one.
Got here as quick as I could.
Again, this cough that comes and goes. I have a rash here on my my wrists and back of my hands. It's just ugh. And again, if the coughing fits didn't make me gag, I wouldn't throw up.
More than they deserve.
Down here! Come on! Wait. What's that smell?
Are you?
Bea, stay back. You don't need to see this.
What happened here? Oh gods, they murdered these poor Ashlanders! Oh no! Oran! Oran! Wake up, please!
Yeah, that's a bit fucked.
Bea shouldn't have had to see this. Even I'm finding it hard to believe that the mercenaries would slaughter these Ashlanders for no reason. Not to mention the son of a house counselor. I suppose anything could happen in the heat of the moment. But to kill a Redrun, even an exiled one, that's presumptuous even for the war claws. I've seen these before. They use them in Eastmarch to record and send important messages. They're expensive and as rare as a sober Nord.
Hey!
But Oron was always attracted to the contrivances of other cultures. Shall we see what it has to say?
Yeah.
If you're listening to my voice, know that my time is short, and what I have to say is important.
Brother, is that you?
Everything that happened was a deliberate act to discredit me. I need to report the events so my sister can learn the truth about her brother. You have to understand, I don't share my house's hatred and distrust of Ashlanders. So, during my normal patrol, when I heard that Ashlanders had come to Balmora and were causing trouble, I was dubious to say the least. I arrived to find one of my soldiers arguing with the Ashlanders. He spat at them, called them savages. When one of the Ashlanders objected, I ordered the soldier to stand down, but he ignored me and stepped toward the second Ashlander. I killed him. I believe I was set up for this fall, but I don't know by who. I came to this camp for shelter. The House Rederin's reach grows.
Oran! Damn it! What am I supposed to do now? Oran's not supposed. I still don't understand. So that's why. Oh.
I agree with Ulron's assessment. I'm going to take Vea. We can't just kill with wild abandon. You do that, but be careful. We're not sure who in the House Redoran is involved.
Welcome to part of the Dark Elf problem is it's like Game of Thrones all the time. All the time. And even inside their own houses too. It's not like the house is unified as one entity. No. The house everyone within the house has its own ideals about what the house should do. That's why you have counselors. And I don't mean like guidance counselors or some bullshit like that. No, that's why you have council members in the houses as well. Oh my goodness sakes.
Is it always this crowded?
I like small nations, yep. Basically. Again.
Can I help you?
And so the Outlander returns, as we discussed in the swamp. I expected you complication. What kind of complication? I ordered my soldiers to stand down and let... No, that's not possible. My son was banished, ordered to leave Vardenfell and never return. Why, Vea was with you? And you left her out there? By the three, everything is unraveling no matter how hard I try to maintain control. I tell my daughter I'm sorry. Tell her she needs to stay away until I can calm things down. I don't want to see anything happen. If you'll excuse me, I need some time to consider everything you've told me. Once I determine the best way to proceed, it was never meant to be an attack. I sent Captain Briven to clear land that already belonged to House Redoran. The Ashlanders were given an opportunity to depart. The situation didn't have to turn violent. House Redoran has been slowly expanding in that direction for years. We claimed that area almost a year ago, but we were forced to temporarily abandon it when a massive ash storm hit. Before we could return, the Ashlanders moved in. Redoran depends on that land for hunting and resources. The Ashlanders are like a plague of insects. They sweep into an... The captain serves House Redoran with honor and dedication. He's out doing his job. If Briven... I'll speak to Briven when he returns. But understand, the captain operated on...
Yeah, well, he operated under your orders as far as you know. Welcome to the problem of all the houses in the Dark Elf lands. All of them. Like, oh yeah, sure, no, he acted in your orders, as far as you know.
Now you told me what you found in the Ashlander mine. I can't imagine what Vaya must be going through right now, but she shouldn't be alone. That's why I came looking for you. Now you has responsibilities to tend to. Morag Tong responsibilities. Another thing.
All right.
Nayu's job concerns House Redoran. I have experience getting on a lot of people's bad sides. Women, especially. Carefully. And with your hands empty and clearly visible. She's in the safe house. Something about...
All right. He's in was. Yep, absolutely. Oh.
Get out of here, Ashur. I don't need a nursemaid, no matter what Naru might... Oh, it's you. Sorry about... Did Ashur send you to check up on me? I swear, the next person that treats me like a child is going to find my dagger in their stomach. Gods, I'm not mad at you. I'm just annoyed at everybody right now. No, I don't think so. It's just been difficult. In the Ashlander camp. I need to be doing something.
Yeah.
Sitting down here in the dark, hiding.
The only house with better control are the Telvanni. And the reason why is because Telvanni is a meritocracy through and through. The problem with Telvanni, though, is that it's only a meritocracy with no morals or ethics. That's the problem of Telvanni. Like, sure, you can be an outsider, an Inwa, anything, like a different race, and be a member of Telvanni if you are that powerful enough in magics. They care about your capabilities more so than your station or where you were born or anything. Like, they are obsessed with magic. The problem is that they are obsessed with magic for its own sake. They don't give a shit about any experimentations you do. They don't care how many people you break or hurt or kill. It doesn't matter to them as long as you are powerful. No, I have complete faith in Sergeant Backstabber and Lieutenant Traitario. Such upstanding and honorable men. Yep. Dunmer with every house. I wouldn't call them people, but yeah.
I know, but Naru wouldn't tell me any specifics, but she trained me well. It wasn't hard to sneak a glance at the rip before she took. I appreciate you agreeing to see what you can learn. That's all I've been doing. Politics. You did. How did he take it? I mean, he didn't know that my brother was dead. Really? I suppose that makes sense. I think he loves us, in his own way. But what else did he say? He didn't expect... My father doesn't know his children as well as he thinks. Either of them. That's why I had to get away. Join the Morag Tong. At least Naryu understands me. I can't agree to that. I need to figure out what happened.
Good luck. Whoop. Alright, now I gotta go over here and interfere in Morag Tong business. Granted, we're part of the Dark Brotherhood, so and Naryu knows it very well. You work with Naryu and you work with Razumdar during the Dark Brotherhood in the Gold Coast. By the way, Grindus, I'll ask you, what did you pick for the Fate Bearer for the Sweet Roll Killer? Did you let the Sweet Roll Killer go, or did you kill her? Don't remember? Okay, I let her go because she made it abundantly clear that if she dies here, she's just gonna have all of the Fate Bearers continue to hunt down the people that she's already named as potential threats to reality.
Better overstocked than under.
And that's one of the other things too. She whoa! Physics. Yeah, that's the thing. She has the rare ability to see the threads of fate. Owie! Oh, there's 2 sneezes and they both hurt. They both hurt real bad.
I expected you hours ago, hero. It's not polite to keep an assassin waiting.
By the way, it's funny to the quest lines where Naryu and Razumdar interact with each other they're so fucking good. Like you have 2 of the best characters in the game that are just like shooting the shit. They're both in roughly the same line of work, right? She's part of a religious cult of assassins. You know, Razumdar does assassination, so he does wet work for the queen and everything. He does counterintelligence and stuff. So they have a lot of back and forth and a lot of like just little funny moments between each other. This one is always confused about you, Naryu. You know, you're always flirting, and then the knives come out, and there's stabbing and screaming. He says, oh, that's where you don't understand, Raz. They're both one and the same thing. Or Razumdar staring at the mermaid statue in Anvil. He's like, oh, she's so big. Because he's looking at her tits. And Naryu's like, is the cat always like this? Oh my god.
I was wondering how long it was going to
And then when you
take
talk,
to convince you
I
to
forgot,
follow.
when you talk to
That she
Raz
already
during that
noticed when she
moment,
glanced at
he
my
turns and looks
expression.
at you, and with the same
my
energy
only
as somebody might go,
appearance, by the way.
boobies, he goes, mermaid. It's like, oh my god, Raz, stop it. Stop it. What the fuck's wrong with you?
I know Vea wants answers.
Stop.
We need to be invisible.
Stop eye
It's
raping the
cannot
fucking
flee
mermaid
into the
statue,
last
please.
place
Good
to
lord,
find.
Raz.
Ribbons bears mine. That's how it works. They have to be.
Yep, that's what if you kept his protege, his apprentice alive, just like you with werewolves. Oh, 100%. But if you keep his protege alive... she legitimately tells you, like... She's like... Naryu's like, is he always like this? And then his protege's like, actually, this is him on a good day. He's actually being more well-behaved than he normally is. Because if you remember during the... when you play the main storyline, there's a moment where...
The front door is guarded like a bank vault. Maybe there's another way in through one of the buildings by the docks.
There's another moment where you're meeting with all the three factions to discuss, like, the attack on Cold Harbor. And when you meet with Queen Irene, Roz starts cracking, like, really crude jokes and things like that. To the point where Queen Irene has turned to be like, Roz, shut up. Stop it. Stop it, you mangy kitty. Even better when you first discover that Naryu is in the quest line, Roz is like, Naryu, wait, is she the Sweet Roll Killer? Tell this one, friend. Is this one's fur nice and shiny right now? He's like, Roz, you're not gonna flirt with Naryu. Meanwhile, Naryu's flirting with you. Like, it's like, oh my god. I like that you actually have the option. It's why I like Naryu and Roz's stuff so much, because you actually have the option of, role playing. All right, hang on. I'm gonna reset us. Like, there's more opportunities to roleplay and flirt and tease and stuff, right? Which is actually really nice. They started doing that more with a lot of other things. Tell the beautiful Naryu to bring the servant outfit again. Yep. It's like, oh, Roz. Ugh. And again, there's no one in the Daggerfall Covenant that has that sort of, like, energy. There's no one really memorable in Daggerfall Covenant. Okay. I want to get to those boxes and jump the boxes. Oh, fuck. Don't fall behind him. Please. Game, please. I beg.
See what you can find pertaining to Uran.
Yep, Daggerfall Covenant's just full of cliches everywhere.
Dolvara's name on them.
Morag Tong, yep. House Halalu.
So House Veteran issued an advisory against the Morag Tong? Fat lot of good that's going to do the counselor.
Yeah, I'll try not to kill, like... I'm trying not to kill anyone. I need to see... Okay, so now I can get around this guy.
If we don't find anything, maybe we can ask for an invitation to the upcoming council meeting.
Oh, fuck.
I'm sure they'd be happy to answer our questions.
Who? Who? Where? What? I don't like when I've got the little eye sigil.
Damn the luck. I was hoping for a quick stab and go, but it seems the counselor might actually know something about Auron. So Counselor Dolvra does know something about Vea's brother. Damn it all. Now I suppose you want to actually talk to her before I execute the walking pirate. Of course we do. I specifically waited for you to arrive because I figured that would be the case. Still doesn't mean I'm happy about blurring the line between helping Vea and performing my duty as a Morag Tong. We discovered that the next meeting of the High Council will take place at the consulate outside Balmora. The war clause and the Ashlander abuse aren't completely sanctioned by the House, and Dolvra was present when Auron was exiled. Not a bad haul. That means we have to get Dolvra to spill her guts before I spill her guts. Just keep your wits about you, hero. Dolvra wields her feminine charms the way I wield my daggers. Don't let her seduce you into doing something stupid before I end her.
Don't worry, Naru. Again, if you were ever a were-raven, my god, it'd be perfect. But were-ravens don't actually exist in, Were-ravens don't actually exist in, the Elder Scrolls universe, sadly. You'd think they would with like, the hags and everything like that.
Quick with your questions, hero. When I slip in, so do my daggers.
Ah, you must be here about those pesky patrol schedules. After all that clandestine correspondence, it's a pleasure to finally meet you in person. Now, well, look at you. I'm impressed. The last person House Drez sent over was so much more scruffy. I have a meeting with House Halalu shortly, but I think I can spare a few more moments for you to seal our partnership, you understand.
Why did you tell me about Auron Arleth?
The nobles banished some. Why does House Drez care about that? Never mind. Anything so we can get to the good stuff. Auron was tested and found worthy. Chose the life of a savage over his own soldier. We stripped him of his rank and Auron's dead. I hadn't heard. As to who was behind the test of Auron's loyalty, what does that matter? He failed and paid the price for his poor choices. What does all this have to do with our arrangement?
Oh, nothing.
You aren't clever enough or pretty enough to avoid what's about to happen, Dolvra.
What's the meaning of this? Who are you people?
I'm a Morag Tong with a writ that says you're a criminal and a traitor. That means I get to end your miserable existence. Take another look around, hero, and see if you can find anything else related to Auron.
Okay, exotic oils. So we know House Drez is involved.
Fancy, but that has nothing to do with Auron.
Halalu letter.
More proof that Dolvra was in bed with both House Halalu and House Drez. That's Captain Brithen's seal. I suppose our evil counselor courted favor wherever she could find it. Captain Brivin appears to be more involved in Ulron's fate than I had imagined.
Oh my god.
He never struck me as the type to use murder and deceit to get ahead, but that's the problem with greed. It causes decent people to make stupid choices. Or he's trying to hide something. The letter mentioned an intact squad sent to scout the old fort. You need to get out there and see what those soldiers know. I suppose she's probably pulled tight as a bowstring waiting to hear something. Go talk to Vea.
Alright, yeah, I'll talk to Vea. Alright, thank God I'm a Wolverine, otherwise this would hurt a lot. Oh wait. Oh, my knees. Actually, I guess the saying would be, good thing I'm a Wolverine, otherwise this would hurt for a while. Because being a Wolverine doesn't stop the pain. You get to still feel all the pain. It's just hopefully your recovery, you know, kicks that in the head quickly. Good woofer. Good woofer. Yeah. Who's a good woofer? It's you. You's a good woofer. Who's a good pup? And who's a good pupper? Who's the best pupper? It's you. You's a good pupper. Yep, you's a good pupper. What you think? Think you can take him? Oh. Adorable. Alright. Oh. Just get on the mount to get right back off because I saw Runestone. Ancestor Silk, it's okay. I need wood. Wood and runestones are the primary things I need to go for. Oh, and of course more platinum. Platinum. Oh. The sun's starting to come out. Yay!
Can dark elves, lords, and our
No, you can't give me the wood I need. I need the wood in this regard. I need the wood in the harvesting regard. Oh, take that though.
Back again. Took your sweet time. You didn't learn. What good is that going to do? They won't speak to us. House before family and all that. Believe more rules. I thought we were beyond those kinds of limitations. Look, I need to figure out who's responsible for Oren's death. House Riven was Oren's best friend. Would he really betray my brother? Regardless, I want you to have this. You could have handed me to my father and you didn't. Other than Naryu. So which soldiers are we talking about? I know most of the people my brother used to work with. There's no time to waste. That fort's near the cave where I was hiding. Last time I was there, the fort was crawling with cultists. We'll get Vatala and his soldiers killed. I know the process. Turning in a writ can take hours, maybe even an entire day.
Only werewolves can give him the wood he needs. I mean...
Let me gather my gear and write a note for Naryu. I'll meet you near the Hlormoran stronghold. As far as I'm concerned, rules got my brother killed. They don't apply to me. That's what the handbook says. Look, I know what... No, never. You and Naryu aren't my enemies. I just need to get I know Vatala. He's a typical Redoran soldier. Loyal. Oran had a habit of putting the needs of others ahead of his own.
Okay. forgot how long the quest chains in Vardenfell are. Granted, this is also because we get to see Naryu and everything, right? So she's one of the main cast of characters.
You're here, I'm here, the damn cultists are here. You know who isn't here? Battler and his squad. Naryu's probably busy clearing her writ, and we don't have time to wait. This opportunity to learn more about what happened to Olran won't last much. Fine. You wait for Naryu. I'm going to go and find those soldiers.
All right.
Their orders were to scout the old stronghold.
No. Oh, my legs.
A bedroll, still wrapped and ready to use. Standard issue for a Redoran soldier. A Redoran officer's sword. No Redoran soldier would leave that behind willingly.
Yep. So yeah, things are not well. Things are not going good. Oh yeah, things have gone extra not good for everybody involved.
Corporal Darble. I knew him. But the others, they're civilians. They must have taken Tellem's soldiers inside. Let's find the soldiers and get out of here before these stupid cultists realize what's happening.
Who's there? We won't let you take us without a fight. Wait, Bea, is that you?
Thank the three! You're all still alive.
Well, not all. The corporal's dead, but you know.
I'm not sure what you and Vea are doing here, but let us out. Then we can return Vea to her father. Councillor Eris has been terribly worried since she disappeared. This isn't the time or the place to have that discussion. Get the key to this cage and then... One of the cultists carries the key. I don't think he's too far away. We hear him patrolling around every so often.
You find the key. Me and Battler.
Okay.
We're going to have a little chat while we're waiting.
Da 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 da.
From what? The truth?
They put me in the wall.
Please. I want to know who did this to my brother.
Da 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 da. Oh, that. I'm starting to think this this ability might be a bit busted in terms of like putting me in the world geometry or behind people and shit.
Another sacrifice for the Prince of Bargains.
Why would you work for the Prince of Bargains? That's the part I don't get.
Vea, wait! You can't leave us like this.
It's literally like the, oh, I'm gonna work for the monkey's paw directly. Like, why would you do that? Why?
I knew I shouldn't have told Vea the truth. I just made everything worse. Please let... I told her what she wanted to hear. I was with Captain Ulran the day everything happened. I was commanded to lure the Ashlanders to town and set up a situation. My orders were to invite the Ashlanders to Balmora to trade, send some local toughs to instigate a commotion, and then get Ulran to investigate. It was just supposed to be a loyalty test. Who expected Ulran to kill his own soldier to save a savage? Captain Briven, though he was still a lieutenant at the time. As soon as I explained all this to Vea, her face turned dark and she stormed out of here. I think she's going to Balmora to kill him. You need to let me out so I can warn the captain. Thank you. Now, get to Balmora and stop Vea before she does something she'll regret.
Again, once you, like, I do like that this is one of those moments where you could try to convince her to join the Dark Brotherhood. If I remember correctly, that's one of the outcomes you can have. And, otherwise, if you try to get her to follow the rulings, she'll still join the Morag Tong. Because the Morag Tong have rules, and that's why they don't get along with the Dark Brotherhood, because they don't feel like the Dark Brotherhood has any rules. They don't buy into the religious angle of the Brotherhood, which is entirely fair.
Pass over here, hero. We've got a situation. I leave you and Vea alone for a couple of hours, and everything goes to oblivion in an ore cart. Why did Vea leave the safe house? And why is House Redren tearing the city? You did what? I suppose you thought that was a good idea. Well, the damage is done. At least that explains why Vea broke into the kin house. I'm not sure what happened in there, but she certainly stirred up the Redren soldiers. Vea might still be inside. Or she might have slipped. She could be anywhere by now. If Vea kills Briven without a writ, the Morag Tong and House Redren will both want her head on a silver platter. You check the kin house.
Yep, Morag Tong is much more about political. The houses have a disagreement, and we're gonna settle that fucking disagreement, but we're gonna do so in a way that doesn't lead to a conflict between the houses.
Search the buildings. Vea Releth does not leave this city.
Oh. I think she's already killed some people. Just, you know, I'm just thinking it might be too far. She might be too far gone. She is, but to be fair, let's think about how fucked this situation is, right? Her brother, like, it's just not good.
What's the meaning of this? Where are the soldiers?
Holy shit.
If you're looking for my husband, I'll tell you the same thing that I told that brazen young woman. The council is meeting outside Balmora, and Briven is protecting the councillors. Now, if you don't mind, I've had more than enough excitement for one. I could barely make sense of the nonsense she was spouting. It was Vea, Councillor Eris's daughter. She had a knife, but no, she didn't harm me. She said her brother wouldn't hurt an innocent, that I wasn't responsible for his death. You shouldn't get involved. That young woman will hasten her own death if she thinks she can get past my husband and his soldiers. Dead soldiers? They were just protecting the kin house. I'll go stay with my sister in Vivek.
Yeah, you...
What hope is there?
What hope is there? Yeah.
Please tell me you found Vea. I can already feel the... Is Vea trying to get herself killed? You can't just barge into a Redren garrison and ask the soldiers to stand aside while you murder their captain? She murdered soldiers without a writ. This is a dark path she's decided to follow. And unless we play this just right, it's not going to end well for any of us. Let's find Vea and put a
Well,
stop to
I
this.
mean,
can
we
deal
could get a
with
new
any
Dark Brotherhood
consequences
member.
after that.
But, no, I want to help Naryu again. Our character, the Dark Brotherhood, is a tool for William. It's not a, like, He's not a fanatical devotee to it or anything. He just views it as they have necessary tools and skills that I need in a situation of a battle that I'm fighting, right? Remember, in the actual lore, William worked for the custodial department in the NDA. And if you're wondering, like, okay, so he was a janitor? He was the custodial department in the National Defense Agency, which is obsessed with obfuscating things and has a bad habit of falling into corruption because it doesn't like people looking into what it's doing. So imagine what you need to clean that up.
I don't like the looks of this. Brivin is using war claws to patrol the garrison instead of veteran soldiers. Either house forces are stretched thinner than I thought, or Brivin wants to justify the use of mercenaries to the council.
Yeah. Huh.
Maybe nothing, maybe everything. We know Ulron refused to employ mercenaries. He hated counting on thugs to do the right thing. I expect the Veteran Council feels the same. Britain's trying to show them what the War Claws can do. The War Claws may be a blessing in disguise. I can explain killing these bastards a lot easier than trying to wipe Veteran blood off my hands. There's no stealthy way to approach this. The front doors are...
Alright. Nor it is. Front door it is! Woo! How the War Claws feel when they see William Lowell, aka Strithelfer, come by. And he just watches him zip past and just totally, like, bisect one of your compatriots in half. I would be, like, you know, tail gone stiff, first standing on end, being like, I think I'm retiring. Bye, I'm not worth the War Claws anymore. And especially when he just goes by going, woo!
Glad to see we all made it. Now let's find Brivin before Vea skewers him. Like many Veteran structures, this place is huge and designed to serve a multitude of purposes. We're going to need to split up to cover it all. He's going to be as mad as a bull netch and twice as ugly, provided we can actually convince him we're here to save his sorry hide and that we're not part of a plot to kill him and the councillors. Just another day at the fair, right, hero?
Let's do this. Oh, well, that's tragic that you guys are... no, I can...
Nothing yet, eh? I hear voices behind this door, but it's locked tight. Keep looking, hero. I haven't so much as heard or seen even a whisper of Brivin yet. Just lots of snarling war claws. They can't get through this. It's always important to figure out where a target keeps its wine. In this case, down in the cellars. There's a staircase back where we first came in. And if we still don't find Brivin or Vea, and I'll figure out how to get this door open.
Oh! Oh, I know. Remember, I've already been through all this stuff before.
Captain Brivin is on his way. Soon we'll have a permanent job in House Redderin, yes?
Well, here's the unfortunate news for you.
Kill the intruders. They have a
are you up to? I thought you worked for Counselor Eris. You better have a damn good Vea. She's barely out from under her mother's apron and she presumes to judge my actions? No matter. Whatever you... now everything becomes clear. Vea learned something of her brother's fate and wants to retaliate. Then let her come. But know this. You're looking for the responsible party. Then look no further than Counselor Eris. He wanted to prove his son's loyalty to the house. To show that Oren's fascination with the savage Ashlanders hadn't corrupted. A test Oren failed. Eris was devastated when his son sided with the savages.
Hello!
And his daughter ran away. He decided to resign his position. He'll make the announcement today. Eris hopes to restore his family, but I think it's a lost cause.
That's for Oren. Choke on your own blood, you bastard. My father, the entire council, they're all guilty. They all have to die. I have to do this, so stay out of my way.
Actually did it. She killed Briven in cold blood. Vea killed Briven without a writ. It was pure, focused rage. I never expected her to go through with it. If Vea doesn't get herself killed up there, the Morag Tong will hunt her down and execute her. Like a rabid... I'm not sure they deserve to be saved, but that's what we have to do. Vea can't be allowed to kill the counselors. We have to stop her. It's more than me and Vea's lives on the line. Something like this could destroy the Morag Tong. The Morag Tong only recently began to find acceptance again. Vea's actions don't just reflect badly on me. They could be used to force us back into the shadows, maybe even disband us all together. We're both going to have to answer for this. We have to get ahead of her. Cut her off. There's a door on the main floor, near the kitchens, that should allow us to come at the council meeting from another direction. I was able to get it open when I was scouting around up there. Let's go.
Woofda.
Nothing's more important than reaching the council meeting. If the mercenaries get in our way, cut them down.
Counselor Eris will deal with this. We're safe in here. There's no need to panic.
No need to panic. She's cut down every mercenary.
I'm hurt!
Vea's getting close. We're running out of time. Let me try to open this door.
Vea, daughter. I'm so sorry. I never meant for any of this to happen.
Come on, stubborn, stupid
Father, why? Does the house really matter more than your own son?
I needed to protect Ulron, to prove his loyalty. If I could do it all over again.
But you can't. None of us can. That's why I have
They
to
are
do
no.
this.
That's an order.
Well. Holy shit.
Your apprentice anymore. The house has grown corrupt, evil. That's why all the counselors have to die.
Yep.
No more rules, no more secrets. House Veteran falls today.
Enough, Vea. This isn't the way. Vea's down.
So much bloodshed. So much needless death. If only Eris would have listened. Outlander, we should speak. I think we can help one another. The Morag Tong agent. She cares deeply for Vea, doesn't she? It takes great courage to go against your heart and do what you know is best. You both did that by protecting the council. For that, you have my thanks. A series of regrettable decisions led to this family tragedy, and most of them were made by Eris Relith. I knew of Ulron's compassion concerning the Ashlanders. It was unorthodox, but not worthy of the punishment meted out. Eris was wrong. Eris convinced Briven to test Ulron. Then the two of them decided to slaughter the Ashlanders. Oh, the council allowed itself to be convinced that exile was an appropriate punishment, but we were wrong to let it go as far as it did. I didn't say that, but we're not butchers. We do not hire mercenary thugs to wipe out an entire people. This gathering was to deal with that. Eris planned to step down, and we were going to demote Briven for the part he played. House Redoran behaved poorly. Morag Tong rules were violated. I suggest we make sure these details never see the light of day. Leave the bodies where they are. We will say that Veya died protecting her father and the council from the war claws. Cooperate with House Redoran and hold your tongues. It's as simple as that. I shall return to the council meeting and conclude our business. When we're finished, I expect you and Naryu to both.
I'm not sure about this. It's a generous offer, but those are some big secrets to sweep under a rug. Besides, Veya isn't dead. At least not yet. She's still breathing.
How's that problem?
The High Counselor thinks we killed her. The deal hinges upon all of us forgetting this sorry mess ever happened. Besides, once Veya regains her senses, there's every likelihood that she'll try to kill the counselors again.
You think you can convince her to go along with this?
When have I ever been able to convince Veya to do anything she didn't want to do?
That's accurate, 100%.
Veteran blood on Veya's hands. Once the Morag Tong ties those unauthorized murders to her, she's as good as dead. And, more than likely, so am I.
So how do you want to handle this?
I don't see many options. We can either finish off Veya now, and go along with the High Counselor's deception, or we slip out of here with Veya and send her far, far away. She broke her vows and deserves to die. I know that. But it still feels wrong.
Alright. So, what would William Lowell do in this situation? Veya, you were put into the crucible of tragedy, and you came out wrong. Like, the things you did are so above and beyond the pale. Remember, William's whole thing, and it's explained, you get to see parts of it. It'll be explained more in Grey Wolf. But you get to see part of it in Piercing the Veil. The combatants in the NDA, everybody in the NDA was dealt with if they were deemed a threat, but then they were given a chance, a choice. You have a choice. We have given you the evidence. You can wash your hands, walk away, and be totally fine. We won't come after you. No one will look for you. If we find you again in another raid, though, you're fucked. But you get this chance to walk away clean slate. Or you can decide that with this evidence, you will join us. But they get that chance. He doesn't just outright massacre them, right? Once the facilities are secure and he rounds everyone up, he's like, okay, no more killing. Patch up who needs to be patched up. We're going to present the evidence now. And you make up your mind one way or the other. And again, it's not even the join us or die. It's a join us, fucking quit, or go back to the NDA. Those are your three options. And if you quit, if you wash your hands of the whole situation, like, it's all fucked. I don't want to be with the NDA, but I'm not going to help you kill, people I considered comrades and, friends before. That's totally understandable. He doesn't hold that against the person. Because it's not their cross to bear if they don't want to. So yeah. So this is one of those situations where it's like, no, she fucked up. She fucked up real bad. Her actions are far beyond anything. They're far beyond herself and her petty revenge. Like, she could have gone after him with a proper writ. She could have petitioned to get a proper writ, to get everything she wanted done. She could have petitioned to get a writ for her own father and for Brevin as well. But she didn't do that. And she killed a bunch of innocent people, including veteran soldiers and everything, that were just doing their jobs or just in the way. Unfortunately, she can't be trusted to not fly off the handle like this. Her emotional state can't be trusted to be relied upon. Yep, Smiler treatment is required. You fall into the corruption way beyond anything. Even the Dark Brotherhood are more calm about it than Vea was. That's the big issue. Even the Dark Brotherhood are like, hey, if a bunch of people die and you're getting to your target, oh well, but we have targets. We don't want you just massacring people just for the fuck of it. We listen to what the Night Mother says. And you obey a contract when it's given to you. Yeah. So you said it yourself, Vea deserves to die.
Yes. You're right, damn it all. Vea spilled Redrin blood and now she has to pay. I'll take care of it. She's my responsibility. You don't have to watch this. Go, I'll meet you back in Balmora after it's done.
I wish there was an option here to be like, no, I'll take care of it. You've done enough. Not in like a dismissive way. You've done enough. You fucked up enough. No one's like, no, I'll take care of it. I'm not gonna let you carry another burden. I'll do it for you.
I need to do this alone. Now go. I'll see you in Balmora.
Like, I wish we would have that option. You know, be like, no, you don't need to carry that burden with you as well. I'll do it. I'll carry that burden instead. And remember, I don't feel bad about the war clause, because then the whole thing comes like, well, you're condemning the war clause who are innocent. They're not innocent. They've already engaged in genocide and massacres and everything, and they full well know it. Like, the war clause aren't innocent in this. They are a corruption. Oh, man. For as much force as my body is putting into these coughs, you would hope I would get hunks of nastiness out. No, just little flecks. And my body's just like, oh God, unclean, destroy everything, quick. It's so nasty. We have to destroy the world. Like, just, oh my God.
More deaths, more blood on my hands. Just another day in the Morog Tong, hero? Vea died quickly. I didn't want her to suffer any more than she already had. This was for the best. If I keep telling myself that, maybe I'll eventually believe it. And my head's still attached to my beautiful neck, so that's something, right?
I have a choice.
There's always a choice. Vea could have chosen not to kill Redrin soldiers.
Yeah, exactly. This is the problem.
Chosen not to kill her father. I could have chosen not to kill her. But hey, it seemed like the thing to do. Now leave me alone so I can finish my wine. What do you want, hero? You want me to say that you're right? Fine.
Yep.
You're right, damn it. we'll all keep more secrets, and everything will go back to the way it was. Look, I'd offer you some of my wine, but I don't want to.
At least we know what happened to Olren. Justice was served.
Really? Is this what justice feels like? My apprentice killed her own father, and I killed her. We've got a lot of death, but not much else. Just another typical day in the Morog Tong. Look, it may not sound like it, but I am grateful for your help. Always, hero. Oh, hey, I want you to have this. Something to remember Vea by. For an outlander, I think she kind of liked you. I suppose I kind of like you too. Really, I'm not always this morose. Next time we meet, you'll see. Take care, hero.
Again, what I like is that, especially after you do the Ebonheart Pack storyline and everything, she actually, like, a lot of her dialogue is how much she actually likes you. You know what I mean? And a lot of it's, you know, some of it you can argue she's just being flirtatious and playful and things like that. But there are things that she doesn't need to say, right? Or and things she doesn't need to do.
I need a nice warm bath. I hear the ones in Vivek are spectacular. I'd ask you to join me, but there's barely going to be enough room for me. And my head.
See? It's stuff like that, right?
Give me some time, and then look for me in Vivek, if you happen to be in the area. Once I finish adjusting my attitude, I'll make it up to you.
See?
I know a lot of ways to show my appreciation, hero.
That's what I mean. So it feels more, if you've gone through the full storyline, it feels more genuine that she's not just like putting on a playful front or trying to like disarm you or anything. She genuinely does care about you. Again, I don't know what it's like if you haven't done any of the storylines. I doubt that, because I know you wouldn't be able to bring up any of the like, whoa, that stuff we did in the past. You know, you wouldn't be able to say any of that. I know that for sure. But I don't know if she still treats you in the same manner, if she says the same sort of thing, like, I know how to show my appreciation and stuff like that. I don't believe she does say that.
Rosie, where are you?
What? Who? What?
Come back, Rosie.
Rosie, you?
Oh, you there? Have you seen my netch floating around anywhere? Her name's Rosie, and I'm just worried sick about her.
You have a pet netch?
I know it may be strange, but my Rosie stands out from the rest of her kind. Just one look at her sweet face and you'd understand. Why did I think a leash would help? I'm sure she'll come back. Oh, she must be so frightened.
Oh, there's a cliff strider over there. Be careful, sir. I wonder if you can actually find Rosie. Yeah, I would assume that makes sense, right? I'd assume that she'd be more cold and everything. That's the way it should be. Oh, well, hey, there's some platinum over there I can harvest. Oh. Oh, it's a bull niche. Like, that's not a Betty. What? How rude. Not my fault. I'm not the one, like, I wasn't trying to attack you or anything. But no, she was all pissy with me. Like, I'm gonna kill this bastard. And I'm like, oh, okay. A red exile. I'm starting to understand why you were exiled, motherfuckers.
I demand to see my brother. Lay hands upon me, and you will lose them. You there! The territory of the Red Exiles shouldn't be traveled lightly.
Ouch, that looked like it hurt.
Ashlanders once respected each other, helped one another. You'd think these were house wolves or tribunal dogs, the way they treated me. Speaking of the tribunal, you have the smell of dog about you. I wonder why that is.
I'm looking into something for Lord Vivek.
Lord Vivek, is it? And I thought all the tribunal cared about was building monuments to their own greatness. Nice to see that one of them cares about what's going on beyond their borders. Well, perhaps we can aid each other this day, Outlander.
What kind of help do you need?
Ashlanders are nomads, but we gather at sacred sites to trade, confer, and pay homage to the past. Aldrin is such a place. That's why Chodala invited the Red Exiles here. But these outcasts won't let me into their camp. I need to... My brother, Chodala, is the Ashkan of our tribe, and head into the Red Exiles camp and find my brother. No, just our tribe. My brother and I have... No, that's not how... The Red Exiles, as you saw.
Actually, I should go do some farming real quick in the sewers. In the sewers, so I can get more mats and everything. And I'll show you how I'll show you the route. Again, you don't have to actually have to go very far. Achievement abilities are disabled. Huh. I wonder, maybe no CP would be interesting. I like Ashlanders as well. I think they're just neat. I think it's neat. Alright, so you're gonna see 0. Right, I have 0 on Telvar stones. So I'll just show you. We're just sticking. We're literally just sticking in this area. We're not going through this transition or anything at all. We're just sticking in this area. And I'll show you how many we get. I just think they're neat. Yep, that's 100% what it is. What? Why that didn't count? Look, we're already up to 20. And so it's 200 for each of the little packs. My God, though, this compared to the night... Oh! Shit. This compared to the night market, though, is also, like, so much easier. Oh. Oh. I accidentally double tapped, so it stopped my heavy attack. I'm going to show you some tricks for dealing with the roaming boss, because the roaming boss is what will get you your points the most. And he's actually very simple to deal with. But I'll explain that when we get to it. Now the chest, it's random. What it'll be? 110. That's not bad this time. Not bad. Yeah, I'll show you. He's actually, he's way easier to deal with because he's a melee only roaming boss. So he's actually not that difficult to fight. Me, I only have melee to fight him with, but if you had ranged attacks, he'd be way easier. But I'm going to show you even without that, how we do it, or how I do it. Okay, I need to devour. But I'll show you another trick to fighting him. Because there's a habit the game teaches you to get into, but I wanted to see what happens if you don't follow that habit, right? Oh, we got lucky too. This is another thing. You can get lucky while you're doing all this, and you can get chest spawns. This actually will give us way more too. See, we're already at double. Come on. Come on. Hey. Oh. 366. That's huge. Oh, I have an heart-packed helmet. It's nice. Take it. Okay. What? That's another thing I'm looking forward to with the rework of the werewolf. Is the jump, the pounce, and then slash ability is really scuffed. Because here's what happens. You jump, and if you don't, I'm going to show it. I didn't slash. I can't jump. I can't jump until it wears off. It is so awkward. But they changed it. They changed it so now it all depends on range. If you're out of range, you will do the pounce. If you're within range, you'll do the slash. You don't have to do a wombo combo of jump first, then slash. So you'll never see like people right in front, like you'll see me often do on streams. I'll never be right in front and just keep jumping and pouncing at someone. It'll actually do the slash instead. So you won't see this with the update. That's a huge, huge increase. That's so much better than it was. Oh. Hey, the best part about going in like this, where you don't have any Telvar stones, is that even if you die and lose some, you went in with 0, so you're just going to get a net positive no matter what. Yeah, so even if I had, like if another player was here and they decided to jump me and kill me, like, I went in with nothing, so anything I pull out here is already profit, right? And I get all the profit from all of the gear and everything that we're taking out. Because you can't loot people's gear, you can only cause them to drop Telvar stones. I did feel so bad when we were running with that guy yesterday. I mean, not really running, but we kept running into him. That's more accurate of a statement. We kept running into that guy, and I kept wanting not to, like, do it because I hit so fucking hard that each time I did one of my AoEs and it hit him too, I would shave off like half of his fucking health. I was like, It's like, as long as you're chill and you're not like actively trying to kill me, I'll leave you be. In the sewers anyways. If we're out in the actual like PvP world, sorry, there's nothing for it. You know, it's a fight out there. Here, there's so much PvE stuff to do that I'm not going to fuck with people that are trying to grind up like the Telvar stones and stuff. Because the Telvar stones are useful for people trying to do PvE as well. Because of all the gear sets and things like that that you can get with it. All the gear sets and all the resources. Oh, I need to eat. But you can see we're already at the 3 times bonus. So now if we fight the roaming boss, it'll give us 990 Telvar stones. I didn't even know there was a trove scamp. That's crazy. Oh, we got lucky on that one because we got a rare. Alright, here. I'll show you how to fight this guy in a second. Let me clear out some more derpy derps so they're not in the way. So the one thing that this roaming boss does here is that he has a self-heal that he likes to do. Actually, I don't know if this one has a self-heal. The last two times I fought, they had a self-heal that they like doing. Yeah, this one's different. Huh. But they had a self-heal, and that self-heal, they would use it to, again, like I said, try to heal themselves back. But if you just don't interrupt it, it actually is the best time for you to do damage, because their heal is so weak. Oh, ow. That was silly of me. I thought I was far enough out of the range. This guy's not so bad either. That's because he spends a lot of his time doing that. Yeah, this guy not having a heal actually is... Oh my god! My food wore off. Ow! Okay. My fucking food wore off. I lost a shit ton of health and everything. That was close. Yeah, so if you get the other guy who likes to heal himself and sit there and channel healing, don't interrupt his healing. He heals for so little damage that that's just free time for you just to wail on him with everything you have and get back your stamina and everything. There is no reason to actually interrupt his healing. Whereas normally that's not the case. You would always want to try to interrupt like a boss's healing mechanic, right? Oh no, that's funny. I always thought it was the same one, but I'm glad it's another melee one. If there's a ranged one, that's going to be the tough fight. Because the ranged ones, have a lot of bullshit they can throw down and like area denial and everything. Yeah, the last couple times I was in here, I had the healer, so wasn't expecting it not to be the healer. Oh. Do you know where the Imperial Fragment vendor is, Grynus? Like, so I got a bunch of these Imperial Fragments, or at least I think I do. But I don't know, like, where their vendor actually is. Like, who actually wants them? Bomberman? What do you mean by Bomberman? Is that the guy's name? That's funny if it is. Bomberman. Bomberman. Does whatever a Bomberman does. Ugh. So fucking gross. Then we run back over here and we check this one real quick to see if it's respawned. Oh, you're still alive. Huh. Don't worry, I know you're at work or whatever. You're on your phone. I just didn't know if you knew offhand. I'll go check. Oh, unless you're okay with checking, yeah. Oh, I can look it up too. Damn delay. No worries. No worries. I said if you don't, I can look it up. Trophy vault? Okay. Another 95. Hooray. Hooray, 105. So yeah, so now we'll just go out and we'll leave back in. We just got ourselves 4,863 Telvar stones. Again, it's 200 per, so we just got ourselves 24 of those packs, right? So it's like, that's pretty fucking nice. Oh, I didn't think about that. Yeah, I'm glad they, I'm glad I didn't immediately get a bounty. That would have sucked. Yes,
We'll return these
boop.
values.
Throw this into the pile. Trophy vault. Each district has one. Okay. Is it a currency thing? Okay, it is. Imperial fragments. I'm going to look up if there's anything worth going to the trophy vault for. My apologies for a second, chat. Okay. Alright, take me down. Alright, no. Okay. So style vending, item vending, crafting motifs. So this is how you can get the Zivkin set. And the Nibonese Court Wizard stuff. Oh. Imperial sack of provisions. 20 provisioning stuff. Carpentry. Okay. That's enchanting. Clothing, here we go. What district are you in? Memorial District, Bone Shard, Trophy Vault gear. So yeah, so we want to go to the Memorial District. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'll go that way. Memorial District. And it's 20 shards a pop for these bags. Okay. Alright, there you go. So, let's see. Temple District, Nobles District, Elven District, Memorial District here is at the top. Arena District. Okay, I've got to go find the district exit. I don't know what this district exit is. I got to go check on it. Let me put my Telvar stones up. If we get any on the way, we get some on the way. If not, I don't care. I don't want to risk. I don't want to risk the stones. Oh, wait. Yeah, we can just go right here. What do you think about that? Temple, Arboretum, Arena, Memorial. Here we go. Now we just gotta find the vendor.
It will work. I know it.
There he is. Memorial Armory is over here. Okay. Okay. Oh, it's funny, we're getting more Telvar stones here, too. Yay. It's all gross. It's all gross. Man, when a dragon is sick, a dragon is sick. I want to check this out. The Armor Master. What is yours? Max health, armor. While you have an armor ability slotted, your max health increased by 5%. You use your armor ability while in combat, your physical and spell resistance increased by 5,000. Okay, so tanky tank. Tanky tonk tanks. Got it. Tanky tank tonk tanks. Okay. Yeah, see, here. You just get a bunch of clothing stuff. I have 197. What do these look like? You know? So, jewelry set, I'm gonna say. These are the crafting sets. Huh. 1,435 armor. Wow. Okay, that's pretty neat. I'll have to see what those curated ones, if there's a good one we could get here. But no, shoot fire. I'll start doing this. How am I gonna do these? Let's just buy a bunch of these. I can only have one. If I use it, can I pick up another one? Is it one at a time? That's nice. Again. Can I buy another one? Yeah. Alright, well that definitely takes that's quite a back and forth, if I do say so myself. But again, it's not bad. This would be a good way to get stuff as like a bonus. Alright, I'll save 60, and let's see, which was the one that had... Court Wizard gloves. That's alchemy, chanting. I don't think they have any jewelry stuff, which would be nice, right? Yeah, they don't have it. Those are shoulder pieces. Here's the robe. It's in the Temple District. Temple District. Okay. Arena District, Elven District, Arboretum, Temple District. Sewer entrance is over here. If we go... Huh. I don't know if I can, like, go inside or anything, you know what I mean? wonder if I can fight objective enemies at all, you know? Okay. Well, let's make our way over to the Temple District. I guess I could go down in the sewers and see where this takes us. You know what I mean? Who knows where... Yeah, fuck you, necromancers. Alright. We'll go down in the sewers. I'm curious. Worst comes to worst, I can just go back to... I'll just go back to the Ebonheart base. Or, if we're in the other zones, we'll try and get their sky shards. 'Cause why not? Oh my god. Oh, grant me strength, please. Let's see where it puts us. Oh! Hey, we're in our own little zone. Hooray! Alright. Well, I'll go run over, turn these into the Temple District, or turn these in at our base, and yeah, we'll go from there. Oh! Hang on, roaming boss. I think that's the healer one. Now I gotta actually pay attention to their names, because I wasn't before. Okay, come here. Come, visit the woods. Oh no, he's a summoner. It's frustrating. Oh! Got some other abilities too. Oh, I ran out of... Oh! He does not attack when you expect him to attack, but okay. Let's release. Yeah. Anyways, I'll throw this in. So okay, there is a worse roamer than I expected to be in our section. All right, now Temple District. Nobles. Arboretum. Temple. Excuse me.
Walker, please. Do you have a moment?
So the vault's over there, eh? Maybe do we do have somebody running around? Well, hopefully they'll just leave me be so I can go get.
Set me free.
Yeah, how? How do I let you free?
Free me.
Hmm. Yeah. Use court wizard jerkin added to chest. That's not bad. In our color scheme, that's not bad at all. Okay. Okay. Yeah, no, I can see it. Yeah. Oh Lord, he's jerking it. Oh Lord. Oh yeah, hang on, we have the Ebonheart stuff, don't we? Hold on. Oops. Ebom. Ebon. Heart. Oh God, that's our light? Medium. Heavy. Yeah, I'm gonna say our Ebonheart armor set doesn't look very good. What's the chest look like if I'm allowed to preview them? Not bad. Oh, that's pretty fucking nice. That looks pretty fucking sick, not gonna lie. That looks pretty good too. Yeah. I think again, that doesn't look bad. It's the helmet. The helmets look terrible. Those were some of the worst helmets I ever did see. It's funny that these are the light ones. These look like what you would expect on the heavy armor. You know what I mean? I don't know if we'll be able to see it with our armor set we have on. Let me, let's do this. That way we can try to look at the waist. It's pretty meh. Meh. Very meh. Yeah, okay. Yeah, again, these helmets, these are not good. I know these are supposed to be like dragon wings and everything like that, but they are, it's very rough. That's rough, buddy. Yeah, that's rough, buddy. That's very rough. The cool one we have it, and I'll show it real quick. I like the shield a lot. That's a really sick shield. It's really, really neat. And I like the bow for the same reason. Staff, pretty fucking good staff. then we get into like these, and I'm like, you know, they're all right. This is the part that annoys me, because the one-handed, like this would be cool to use as the moonlight axe. If it was the same, it's not two-handed. But then they do this, and they give it double bearded. It's like, oh, if only it wasn't double bearded. Again, this just looks goofy. The 3 dragon heads, it just looks goofy. And the sword again, it just not for no for me. It is no for me. I do need to find a better two-handed axe for us, though. We had a few that were lined up, but see, so many of these two-handed axes are double bearded, which is incredibly frustrating. Because the flat on the axe is important. It's what Alex uses in the story, Den of the Arctic Wolf, when he drives the silver stake into Ogunthos's, the back of Ogunthos's neck. He's using the flat of the axe as basically like a big old sledgehammer, and just hammers it right in. Oh. Yeah, we'll find a style. This is the one that we were real close to, the Blackfin Legion. I guess I better go do daily delves. See, because again, that's about as close to a back flak as we got. It doesn't look like a gibbous moon like blade, but it's okay. You know, I know we're not going to get everything. We had the weirdness in Diablo 4. Do you remember that, chat? Where we were playing Diablo 4 as our werewolf, and we got an axe that was literally called the Axe of the Waxing Gibbous. It was like, oh my god, that's so perfect. It's actually fucking with me. It was so perfect. It was actually fucking with me that it actually existed. It's like that shirt. I don't know if anyone's seen that shirt. I mean, you guys have seen that shirt, but anyone who hasn't watched the streams a lot or is in my Discord doesn't know the shirt. There's a shirt that's Heart of a Wolf, Soul of a Dragon, and it has a wolf and a dragon on it, and it's like, who the fuck made this shirt? And why was it made for me? Do they know me? What the fuck? What's happening here? It was so strange. It's funny when you come across things like that in the wild where you're just like, you just have to stop and be like, who in the fuck, besides me, who in the fuck is this for? Okay. Oh, there's a balcony up there, okay. I'm gonna go this way. Oh, there's a, whatchamacallit running around. Oh, yep. There they are. Meanwhile, I'm gonna go And head back in the sewers. If he kills me, it doesn't matter. I don't lose anything. Like, oh, okay, I die, but I'm heading back in the sewers. Let's see where this puts me. Yeah! Where are we? Ooh, okay, I'll go get this Sky Shard real quick, and then that Sky Shard. Nice, nice. Nice, nice, nice. All around the cistern. The Clanfears the Clanfears were having themselves a bit of a party there for a little bit. I'm hoping I can drop down. Yeah, we can drop down for sure. Oh shit, a bunch of crocodiles. See you later, alligator. After a while, crocodile. Oops. Swallowed that one. Gross, nasty, terrible. Maybe I'll go up and just get the book too while we're here. Again, if we die, I'll just release back to camp. I don't give a fuck. Oh yeah, there's some people over there fighting. I'm gonna leave them to their fitty fighting. I'm gonna go get this book. You know what's more important than this Ferrari? Knowledge. Here in my garage. Here in my garage. Alright, let's go get this. Let's go get this knowledge. So it's right here. Knowledge. Get out of here. Get out of here, monkeys. Get out of here. Stupid monkeys. I want to go home. I'm so tired of blood-sucking ticks and leeches and things that swim up your hoo-ha. I want to go home. And fruit that make you fall asleep or go numb. The chest. Ugh! Stop disciplining your clan fear. Damn it. Oh, I got lightheaded on that one, chat. Oh my god. Oh, chat. Oh. Oh, that wasn't a sneeze, unfortunately, Grindus. That was a coughing fit to end all coughing fits. It was a wheezy cough. The wheezy coughs hurt the most. It just feels like there's nothing moving, you know? Okay, so we go this way. Who ordered all the fucking zombies? I want a refund. Oh god, I can't see shit. Oh god, that's a roamer. I can't. I made a huge mistake. No! I've got one chance to escape. Crouch, go. Ah! She teleported to me. Fuck. Ah! She's after me and I'm making it everyone else's problem. Fuck you, scamp. Ow. Oh my god, where'd all my... What? What just happened? What just happened? Did we bug everything out? By the way, that's been happening a lot more lately with oh. Yeah. That a lot more of that's been happening where it's just bugged. I think we're just bugged. All right.
Not exactly an imperfect.
All right, deposit. Yeah, don't know what that was. It's like there's a... Where's my FPS counter? And my latency? Because I'm curious on it. Okay. It's down here beneath me. We're at 62 latency, 65 FPS. By the way, I usually set FPS like just above 60. I only have 60 hertz refresh. So there's no point in going like higher. But to keep things stable, instead of bouncing at 60, 59, 60, 59, I do it a little bit above 60 as a lock. Oh. Yeah, there I was just dead in the thing. But there's been a... Yeah, that's fair. Grindus makes sense because he's in Poland. But here, with Night Market and everything, I have so many abilities that won't trigger. And so many times where, as you saw, we'll have that happen where I'm up and I'm fine, and the enemy hasn't like attacked or anything, and all of a sudden I fall over dead. It's like, oh no, you were attacked multiple times while neither of you were doing anything. And you saw I shouted once. I did the self-healing werewolf once, and it took 100% of my magicka. It's like, what? It's like, that's weird. I've never seen that happen before. That's strange. That's very strange. Oh, I should have sold my... I should have sold the stuff while I was here. That's okay. I have a merchant.
Care to buy?
Penetration, that's funny. You got one chance. You don't know why. Doesn't really matter how hard you try. These are Orbedo. Because I need me leathers. I need me leathers. Come! Visit the woods! Alright. Oh, let me go. There's a way shrine up here. Let me go to the way shrine, and then I'm gonna go to Vivek City, and we'll go from there. We need to break down a bunch of stuff and end a bunch of stuff, create a bunch of stuff. Great. It would have been great. You know what I should do? We should go do the Maelstrom Arena. I haven't done that in years. I forget where it's at. Is it over in Craglorn? Because I haven't done the Maelstrom Arena in a long time. Sorry, now are you, but yeah. Okay. I think it's over in Craglorn, I think. So I'm gonna go run over there and see if I can find it. Yeah. This was way back in the day, and they were starting to experiment with the idea of solo dungeons. They're bringing that back now because they're going to have dungeon difficulty selectors and things like that. But yeah, they were originally... Originally, they were like literal... So I think, oh, I gotta look up where Maelstrom Arena is. I don't remember where it is. The northeastern mountains of Hrothgar. Okay, it's in Hrothgar. Yeah, there you go. So I'm assuming it's over here somewhere. Yeah, I don't remember. I remember one fight, which is the first time you ever get to see an Argonian behemoth ever. And that one fight was really fucking neat. Yeah, wow, all these guides are from 2021. Woo! Wild. Absolutely wild. And I'm trying to. I don't want. I don't want to look at the arenas themselves. I want to see. I want to see Maelstrom Arena itself. I was right. Okay, it is right there. Neat. Yeah, like I said, I haven't done this arena in a long time. I wonder if companions could come in. I wonder.
Let's get out there.
It's such a long time. Holy shit. This could be a lot of fun. Right now, because we have such a wild and weird build now. Again, I used to do this on my Nightblade, who was my main. I'll see if it lets us use companions. If it does, holy shit, Maelstrom Arena is gonna be very different. Yeah, the Argonian Behemoth fight was a lot of fun. Okay, it gets rid of him. All right, but the Maelstrom Arena is just a bunch of fucking fun. Like a bunch of fun. The Argonian Behemoth fight, you actually have to watch mid-fight as you're fighting him to see if he is gonna throw a tantrum, and if he throws a tantrum, you have to use the other enemies in the arena will throw up a shield, and that's the only way to protect yourself from the scream. Okay, fair enough. Not what I wanted, because those are both terrible.
Here comes a likely candidate now. Do you suppose this one has what it takes?
Ugh.
Retain your hopes. But let's find out. wondering when you'd show. I've been wondering when you'd show up on my doorstep. I've been following your progress for some time, and with great interest. The rules are simple. Win or die. Enter each arena, defeat all opponents, then move on to the next. Survive them all. Very well then. Let's see how long you can last. Give us
that's
a
fair.
show, won't you? It's called the Veil of the Surreal. The Baron who moves like a shivering droplet served the mad god for a time, and that's where he got the idea. I've never liked this arena. Too uncanny. But I miss my... I am a collector of martial stuff.
Alright. Ah, fair enough. Yeah. Alright, let's do it. Let's do. Like I said, it's been years and years since I've done Maelstrom Arena. I don't remember any of the mechanics beyond the Argonian one, because it was such an interesting and novel concept to me.
I clean the mortal's body afterward.
Wait, did his big attack only do like 200 damage to me? Oh yeah, now this stuff's chasing me. Okay. I remember some of this vaguely. I've beaten the Maelstrom Arena on my Nightblade, but I don't know if we're I'm pretty sure I did a veteran clear, but I don't remember. It's wild to think that this was like 2021. Good lord.
The challenger approaches. Release the defenders.
Yeah, how very rude. Yep, I'm alive. Do you remember this, Ropar? Do you remember the Maelstrom Arena? I'm like, you know what? I haven't done this in years. So I'm like, let's go do the Maelstrom Arena. How many people are still even doing the arena today? You know what I mean? Ooh, cool lead. Alright.
The surreality didn't affect you at all. Have you met Uncle Sheo? That would explain it.
Hey, tell me about the next arena.
Set's balcony. It was designed by the Baron, who moves like a dancer's hips after spending a season with the Mechanist. Beware the whirling blades. They move just like... Oh, you know what I mean, don't you?
What are these barons who move like... What is it?
The Barons who move like this. My Daedric conflict resolution coaches, each specializing in a different kind of mayhem. They threw themselves so far into the task of creating my arenas that each was...
Nope. It's this is in Hrothgar. This is over here in Hrothgar. Maelstrom Arena. Yeah, so this came with the Hrothgar DLC. I don't remember what the switches do. Like I said, I'm figuring things back out again because It's been so fucking long. Okay, so the switches stop the traps. Got it. Yep. I said I was curious with our crazy build. I remember how difficult this used to be. You know what I mean? But obviously our build, we are a much better build now than we did way back then. Hrothgar's pretty short of a zone. But I get you. I don't give a shit about the orcs either. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Yeah, this was where we first got to see. This is where we first got to see the Argonian behemoths, and it had a really neat mechanic. Oh shit.
Well done. It's the drome of toxic shock. The Baron who moves like wind in the reeds really poured his heart. Well, it's the gone.
Oh, this is the one. Yeah. I'm pretty sure this is the Argonian, like the behemoth arena. Because I know there's two technically. Oh yeah, I remember the water's no good. And those the stranglers are designed to try to pull you into the water so they can get zapped. Oh, rude. What was who? Yeah, I remember that was the big draw for Hrothgar. We are super strong. Granted, this is just normal mode because I didn't remember any of the mechanics or anything, you know. I don't think we'll be able to do this in veteran difficulty, but I mean we'll see. Mine, orcs in my setting are shamanistic. The problem with orcs is they're in mine for like Rosentia and everything. The orcs are they're gone, and they're gone for the reason they're gone is because of their this isn't the right. This isn't the one arena. We'll get to the actual arena soon. But they're gone because of their nature. They're one of those races that they couldn't leave very well enough alone. They believed that their culture and everything, their fighting and stuff, was more important, and so they would get into fights with all their neighbors all the time. Made them good at fighting, but the problem was then their neighbors, when they went up to a neighbor that was on par with them, they were easily able to thwart them because they didn't have the same compulsion in battle. For orcs, retreat isn't an option. It's one of those you stand, you fight, you die with honor sort of thing. So they couldn't fathom an enemy that used hit and run tactics to constantly wear them down. So they would think that, okay, you know, like they have no honor, we're breaking through, something like that. They're attacking us with such small groups and numbers, not realizing that was the point. They would run in, hit them with small groups, and then bounce. And whatever damage numbers they did, the orcs obviously couldn't replenish any of that. So essentially they get wiped out. They're just a culture that can't stand the test of time. They were actually, their location is actually they would have been to the south of the Dwarven clan holds. That's why they still find some of the like tribal lands and stuff like that around. I don't know the reference on that. Tukaidid? And it's a common feature throughout that happens. Just like the clanners of Battletech. Okay. Yeah, I don't know Battletech that well. I don't know its lore that well. Ugh. Oh my god, that's a big old chunkin'. That's a big old hunker of a spider. I remember this one being a pain in the ass to deal with. Yeah, I remember now. You stay under him to keep him from zapping you at range, and then you have to get away from under him when he rises up, because then he obviously does the little flame spout thing. Yeah, see, because I'm underneath him, he can't do his zippy zap. Yeah. Clanders got stopped by a phone company, that's funny.
That giant clockwork spider made it. You've reached the rink of frozen blood. It was the moss they are. They are... Or maybe they're not. When I see you fighting in an arena, I can almost remember the Baron who made it. To defeat an arena, you almost have to become its creator. And then, for me, that Baron lives again.
Fair enough. Yep. If I remember right on this, you have to stop them breaking the ice. Otherwise, they will straight up, like, you'll be stuck in the frozen water while trying to fight the bosses and everything. I remember this. I remember this. And you do not want to be in the frozen waters. You can see it ramps pretty quick. Oh, nice. Came right to where I wanted him. To be fair to this, we are really fucking strong for a normal mode version of this. God, yeah, we do not want to get frozen. I said, we'll check out the veteran version of this. I just didn't remember any of the mechanics, so I wanted to do, Oh, I forgot this also increases your, like, it increases everything when you have haste. Oh yeah, this is the first where you get to see a female. Ow! Bastard bitch. Excuse me.
You know, I thought those giants would give you a harder. The spiral shadows, an arena inspired by mythology. It seems.
I think arena number 8. I think arena 8's the one that has the Argonian in it. Speed! I am speed! I am speed! Die! Die! Get out of here! Ow. Fuck you. Oh look, it's even stunned her out there in the stand. No wonder she gets all pissy.
Behold, vile monstrosities, imported for your entertainment.
Yeah, no wonder. Get out of here. Oh, fuck. Oh, I missed. That was on me. That was me. I fucked up. You fucked up, just like you always do.
Challenger approaches. Release the defenders.
Yeah, see, she's getting zapped out there. I heard you. I was like, I heard you coming.
We brought in. This one is the Vault of Umbrage. It was hand-carved by the Baron who moves like a wary moth. I believe I will be able to see all my...
Oh, this is it. This is the vault. This is the Argonian Behemoth vault. Where are you? Saw you for a second. I remember this so well now. I can't wait to get to the... I can't wait to get to the boss fight. It'll go quick because obviously we are way stronger. We should be, but I can't melee him. Or, yeah, I won't be able to melee when he's... I think it's a he. But when the behemoth is doing their little rage, I won't be able to actually hit them. No, you don't. Fuck off out of here. Fuck off. There you are. Fuck you. I don't know if we'll get to see the mechanic. I don't think we're gonna get to see the mechanic. I think I'm just gonna kill him. Okay, I kind of want to show the mechanic. Oh, I killed him with the AoE. But no, he would freak out and then he'd start roaring, and the two minders here would raise a shield and you could run to them to defend yourself. If you didn't get to them in time, it would chunk the shit out of you. And it wasn't just a one-time hit thing. You couldn't dodge through it. It was a boom, 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 and it ramped. It was nasty.
The way you defeated those Argonians. You've been lucky. Indeed you have. But I fear your run ends here. More and more. If you defeat all my arenas...
I think this is the second to last, and the last arena is a multi-floor arena. I don't remember what the mechanic here is, though. Obviously, these are important, but I don't know why. Bad time, bad timing. Oh, I gotta be careful. I do not want that to get knocked over. That would be abysmal. Alright, I see why you destroy those now. I see why, I understand. Because otherwise they are immune to damage.
The worst is yet to come.
Stop it. Ooh. I thought I blocked it, but I guess I didn't. Oof. Ah, got her in one cycle. The timer just about wore off.
Well, so much for Vulcan to Fra. You move more and more like my barons. I can almost... The baron who moves like a smoking plume was a great admirer of Mehrunes Dagon. I think you'll see that in his theater of despair. I've never been with my barons gone. I thought I might collect great warriors like you, enthrall them, and make them command my cohorts for all eternity. I keep a close watch on events in the great arena of Tamriel. Occasionally I even visit your world. In fact, my barons and I even made the acquaintance of Vivek in his youth. Showed him a few things. I think it made an impression.
I think it made an impression. Okay, let me read this now. Some things you learn while studying world building. States are defined by their communication range. Well, the power doesn't matter if nobody knows your edicts. 100%. It's what happens in the Foundation series. Isaac Asimov's Foundation, where they, oh yeah, this is the last arena, where they physically can't, the Empire collapses because of miscommunication and infighting and everything like that. It's like, it's all well and good to have all these like ideas and everything about how it should all function, but if you can't communicate well, you can't. If I remember right, we want to get hit by the gold ones. Like none of this matters. And what's funny is through what they call it? Do they call it psychohistory? But essentially, through this idea of like putting together with mathematics and everything like that, you could predict what was going to happen, and he predicted the fall of the Empire. But he couldn't tell the Emperor, obviously, like, hey, I want to go build I want to set up a new planet here because you're all not going to make it. What he instead argued for was that, hey, if we make a giant library for all of our information and everything like that, then we won't have to worry about falling into barbarism. We'll have all that stuff. It won't be a lost technology. And the Emperor was okay with it because it put him on the outskirts of the Empire, right? Didn't give a shit about it. It's just funny that during the midst of it, suddenly the civil wars start, the Imperium starts collapsing and everything. And a pre-recorded message pops up like, hey, now that the Imperium is basically finished, you can all, like, stop working on that fucking book and shit like that. Nobody cares. Here's our actual plan for restoring the Imperium from it. We can't prevent the Imperium falling, but we can make sure the Age of Barbarism lasts for as brief a time as possible, which is really fucking neat. If you know who he is, SF Debris does a good breakdown of Foundation, a lot better than I can. I've only read a little bit of it, and that was a long time ago. Yep. Take care, Rapar. I'll answer the super chat here in a second. Happy Friday from Irish John for $5. Thank you very much. Have you seen the Jackass movies? If yes, what stunt challenge would you want to do the least out of the ones you know of? Stay healthy. I wish. I wish. I've seen the Jackass movies, but long time ago. They were just kind of a thing I would watch every now and then whenever they would like kind of show up on TV. They weren't like what I would call a I thought we had to finish all of them off quickly. You having fun there, buddy? Yeah! Woo! Yeah, the Argonian beam was nice. Infected class script scrapped to unlock a signature with class achievement, the signature script class mastery. Huh. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. You taking breaks is a good idea from Daggerfall Covenant.
I really thought that might be the arena that would break you, but you did it!
That was now.
You've revived my memories of the Barons who move like this! I must go and recorporate them while the memories are still fresh. Then we shall begin to conquer the Orbis. Oh, and thank you. Please accept an award appropriate to your station. And now it's time for my Barons to return to me. Stand back. I haven't done this in quite some time. I'd hate to turn you inside out. Baron who moves like a smoking plume, I summon you. Return to me. Approach me, my Baron. Let me get a good look at you.
Rothgar. Isn't
You look splendid.
Rothgar here at the
Splendid.
top right, northeast.
And you. Your assistance has been most satisfactory. I won't forget it. Or anyway, my tutor won't forget it.
I don't remember what this one is. Yeah, I don't remember this one. I guess there's only 9 arenas, so yeah, there's the 10th spot is open. Maybe on veteran difficulty. But, yeah. Nice, just do the Maelstrom Arena again for old time's sake. I think we're at next tome tier, right? Yeah, we're at tome 10. Yeah, so I could get my the woofy woofs. These are neat. See? If only they were more wolf-like and not, you know, Khajiit cat-like. Khajiit. Oh, fuck. Woo! I bugged out the UI there. 3 research crate. I think I should probably grab that. Well, the next one gives me 20 undaunted keys, and then I can get 30 here. Yeah. So these are the woofers. This is just the normal wolf. This is the dawn wolf. This is the dusk wolf. Okay, you pick which one you want. Neat. Neato bandito. Okay. At the moment, there's not really a thing I want real bad, so yeah, we'll leave it. We'll wait. Oh, okay. Let's get the hell out of here. Oh, chat. Okay. So what I'm going to do, chat, I'm probably going to sign off here. I don't know what I'm going to get for lunch or anything, but I need to get stuff that has like good vitamin D and magnesium and everything like that in it. So I'm going to sign off here. And yeah. Yeah, no worries. Where's your Highness? Remember, tomorrow for Saturday Showtime, we'll be watching A Knight's Tale. So hopefully you guys will enjoy that. I want to say once again, thank you very much, Iris John. I'm also going to go walk around outside for a bit and, get some sun proper. And just, stretch my legs and everything. Yeah, Dimitri, looking forward to seeing anything you got. In fact, let me look and see if there's anything before we depart. Ugh. Ooh. Doing some rough sketch ideas that they're getting. Yeah, they look interesting. Looks interesting. Yeah. Anyways, chat. Hope you guys take care. Have a fantastic day. Stay safe, healthy, get figure rift. And I'll see you back here on Monday. Mm-hmm. Remember, June 8th, I want to say. I had it marked in the games discussion channel. I want to say June 8th, I believe, is the release date for... yeah, there's a release date for the new update that's coming. So, it should be pretty good. But yeah, anyways, chat. Thank you all for being here. And bye-bye for now. If there isn't any airborne contamination causing those coughing fits, yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah. Bull boy.